Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just the Matrix. You are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. What is up? What is up? How's everyone feeling out of 10? Let me know down in the comments down below. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button so other people can hit that share and spam the like button. All right, let's get into it, y'all. As of the time of recording, we don't have a show like with the news today, but the big news is, of course, the war, right? So bombs were going from Israel, from Iran, and then Trump declared that it's over, I guess. Peace be upon us. To me, this is just a big way of doing a big liquidation. You know, show me the charts, I will tell you the news. And let's talk about the charts. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, y'all. Ski, what's up, fam? All right. So as of the time of recording, Bitcoin currently sitting at 105,000, and we have clearly already done the ABC correction. And I put this out on the members, the Patreon. I put it out sort of yesterday. It was happening as Bitcoin was at $98,000. I gave my thoughts on this. And new beard bet has dropped, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The new beard bet, a new beard bet has dropped. Okay, and the bet is that Bitcoin, I am betting my beard, I will shave my beard if Bitcoin goes to $92,000 before, keyword, before, as in I think it will, before it makes an all-time high. So I'm saying that the local bottom is in. We might test 97K. That's fine. But the fact that we're sitting at 105,000, that was already my stipulation from this morning. I said what would confirm my TA would be 95,000. We pretty much already have gotten that. We already got to 106,000, not 95,000, 105,000. So a lot of people are talking about the altcoins, and here's my like super macro, and then we're going to go micro with it. Here's my macro thoughts. This is the beginning of the end for Bitcoin, right? And we're going to show some different charts. We're going to show like exactly where I think that we're at, where I think that we're going. This is the beginning of the end for Bitcoin. And what I mean is basically Bitcoin is done all stipulations for the C correction, meaning that the correction is either completely done or it is perhaps it's going to double bottom into the 97K. But where we're standing right now, it doesn't look likely, to be honest with you. So this was the stipulation to have our back test, if you will, and Bitcoin is gearing up to break out of this bull flag. And the next leg, in my opinion, is the final hoorah, if you will, for Bitcoin. But this next leg is the most euphoric for cryptocurrency and for the altcoins. So a lot of people were asking me about the altcoins. You know, they don't care about this and that and the third. In my opinion, this was the bottom locally. And we're going to make an all-time high next. Bitcoin is gearing up to break out of this this bull flag. And the next leg is going to take the altcoins with it. The moment that we have all been waiting for. And if you made it through yesterday without panic selling, you are a true savage. Okay? You're a savage. That's what it takes. That's what it takes, okay? A lot of people, and let me just like recap the emotional warfare that's been taking place. A lot of people got a lot of hope right in here at 110,000, only to have the rug pulled and making a micro lower low, and all hope was lost in those moments, okay? All hope was lost. But if you made it through that, you are a savage. So we've been talking a lot about this fractal right here. This is the 2021 bull run. the 2022 bear market and the 2023 retracement slash mark up, if you will. Now, the funny thing is, like, I've zoomed in a lot on this. So this was the war in Israel right here. This was the war in Israel, and then this right here, this moment was the Bitcoin ETF. And so I put a separate fractal because this is super macro with it. Now let's go a little bit micro with it. I put a separate fractal right here. This yellow line is the same. So you have your accumulation. Also was during the war in Israel. That started in 2023. And then you have this move to the upside, followed by an ABC correction and a V bottom out of here. Now, there's a couple different stipulations where you have ABC corrections. This right now looks like it's the most likely. This also right here in 2024 was another ABC correction. And basically, I think that there's two outcomes for Bitcoin of breaking out of this bull flag. Outcome number one is the V bottom, which 105K was basically my stipulation. If we could get a daily body close at that, that would be confirmation of this is what we're doing. And then stipulation number two for ABC correction was actually right here in 2024. And how this one started to work its way out of here is it was kind of just grueling for a little bit. Okay, so from the Japan rate cuts until we actually broke out of the flag was 70 days. And it was just kind of grueling. But the bottom was already in. So basically, that to me is the two stipulations of what we are playing. The fact that the bombs have already dropped, the fact that peace seems to be among us, the fact that we're already at 105K, I'm leaning heavily towards this right in here. Irish Dano, thank you for the wilds up. I bought the dip ski. Let's go. Greater is he. I freaking made it. God bless. Let's go. Bought the dip. Bought the dip yesterday, bro. Let's go, yes, savages. I panic sold. It's all right. It's all right. If you panic sold, you're really not that worse off of what you were a couple of days ago. Just reaccumulate your position. Not financial advice. Not financial advice. Bro, can you give your opinion on Jasmine? 10 to 12 cents. Breaking news, ceasefire agreement. Yes, that's what we were talking about. Listen, show me the charts. I'll tell you the news. Did I sit here and say that there was going to be a ceasefire? No, I did not. Did I predict there was going to be a ceasefire? No, I did not. But did I predict that that was it? Did I put it out? I believe it was Saturday. It might have been Sunday. I think I put it out on Sunday. But I know we were below 100K. I put it out for the members. I put this video out saying that this is exactly what I thought. I think it was yesterday. So if you remember, you got that alpha in the heat of battle. Now, over the weekend, listen, so I'm not going to lie to you. I am still tired from Saturday. Saturday was a 20-hour day for me. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm just chirpy. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm 30 years old. I'm 31 years old. Okay, it ain't like when I was 21. I could do a 20-hour day. A 20-hour day now, it seems as though it costs me a solid day and a half because I'm still tired. That's why I didn't prepare a show for you guys. But that's okay. Indeed, ceasefire. Let's go. Okay, listen, I am pro that. No matter who you're in pro for, like as far as administration and all that goes, I am pro anti-war. I'm the most anti-war person that is humanly imaginable. Okay, you cannot get more anti-war than me because I've been there. I've done that and I bought a t-shirt. Literally bought a t-shirt. Can UTA on Uniswap? So listen, let me put a nice little bow on that and then we'll get into you guys' comments, questions, concerns. Basically, I think that the 7-day average bottom is in. The 7-day average, like we might, but it doesn't look like it. We might double bottom to 97K on a wick. I don't think so though. But the new beard bet is Bitcoin will reach a new all-time high before it reaches 92K or I will shave my beard. And I feel very confident about that. You guys know I am the expert bottom feeler. Okay, I don't just come out here and say, oh, bottom, bottom, bottom. I use them very sparingly. Says ceasefire was not agreed by Iran allegedly. The story is breaking now. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Make sure you guys become a member on TikTok. I put that out, and YouTube. I put that out yesterday in the heat of battle, what my thoughts were on this. So all those people got the... Bro was right at 94K. 74K. Oh, did you fat finger it? I think technically I put the video out at 78K, but it was the same day of 74K. I'm not going to like, you know, I don't want to sit here and embellish on my calls. So the last major bottom call that I said was, I'm pretty sure by the time I got the video out, it was 78K, but it was the same day as we can see here. Like if I zoom in here, this same daily candle was 74K. So this wick was only like an hour or so, but I did put out a video. I believe I got it out at 78K. I'm not going to sit here and embellish on my calls. But 78K was the last video that I made where I said that the bottom is in. That's what so listen, ABC correction, it looks to be done. All stipulations have been met. And I think that Bitcoin is gearing up to go to the next leg higher. And the next leg higher is the euphoria. That's when things are really going to start. When we start to break out of this bull flag, you're going to start to see retail really piling back into this. And that's not the time you want to be like piling back in. You want to get your exit strategy ready, because this is when things are going to get crazy. Listen. This next leg, I'm telling you right now, at 105K, with clear eyes and full heart. Clear eyes, full heart, I'm telling you right now, the next leg is when euphoria is going to start to enter into the market. And if you don't have a plan now, it's going to get spicy. And it's going to be, you're going to be pulled by your emotions just like you were just now. What's the plan? You tell me. I have a plan, and I help people come up with extra strategies, but it doesn't matter, really. I would say just have a plan and stick to it. I do help people come up with extra strategies, but you don't need me. Like, my whole goal is to teach you, not to fish for you. But what I'm saying is to have an exit strategy now when you're clear-headed, because the second we break out of this bull flag, I'm telling you, that's when euphoria is going to start. That's when retail is going to start piling back in. And you don't want to be coming up with your plan when there's euphoria in the air, because it's just like having a plan when maximum fear, World War III, is on our doorstep, right? So yeah, thoughts on our drum? A little bit too much inflation for me. How soon do you think break all-time high ski? I want to see the next couple of days. Technically, like if we get a daily body, which I would not classify this as a daily body at 105K. Right now, the daily body is 103. If we get a daily body at 105, this would be a V bottom. And if we were to continue to follow the fractal, it would be in the next, few weeks. We're talking a week. 10 days. 10 to 12. We'll call it 2 weeks. Okay? So you're about to rock it or what, broski? Listen, I don't want to FOMO people. I really don't. That's not my intentions right now. Okay. I'm not trying to do that. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I just know how the apex predator works, and they operate like this with, retail is really paying attention to Fox News right now. They're really paying attention to CNN. They're really paying attention to MSNBC. And from my experience, and that doesn't mean that it's always going to be right. Okay, let me just be upfront, transparent, honest. From my experience, however, when the heat of war kicks off, like we just experienced, that doesn't mark things to get to come, right? Generally, it marks the bottom. Generally, it's already done, right? So the same thing was over here with the war in Israel. was right here. This was in 2023. 9/11, 2023, the worst 9/11 that the United States has ever experienced. That's a joke. That's a joke. But generally, like, you get to a point, and just thinking about it practically, like, take the TA out of it, right? Take the TA out of it. But you start to get to a point where this is what happens. Either A, the war is the world is actually ending and it doesn't matter anyways, or B, the bottom is in and that was it. Right? That's where you start to get to with these. Like, there's only one conclusion that they can end at. Like, either A, the world actually is ending and it doesn't matter about your Bitcoin anyways. It doesn't matter the price of your Ethereum anyways. It doesn't matter because you got bigger, you got to worry about different things. Either the world is actually ending as we know it, and the price of Bitcoin doesn't matter anyways, or B, the bottom is in and that was it. That's it. And that's kind of where we're at right now. That's kind of like how it always gets to. The maximum fear, that's what it feels like. And that's not even TA. That's just like literally just practically thinking about it. But when we look at the TA, it's doing this exact same structure in the macro, and it's doing the exact same structure in the micro. All right. VeChain, still bullish. Yes. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. Okay. Again, as long as the macro height. Oh, it did. It did. Okay. I need to reassess this because I was speaking before I looked at it. But here's what I think is going to happen. I think I was a little bit early. And what I still think is true, Bitcoin is gearing up to break from the bull flag. Now, whether that's going to be a month. So there's two stipulations. Let's go back to Bitcoin because Bitcoin is going to be the key here. So, and let me pull up another fractal here so we can like really kind of study this. All right. So this is stipulation number 1, which is what it looks like. And then let's pull up this fractal right here. Stipulation number 2. And we're going to make this a different color. We'll just do it right there. And let's make this, I don't care. Green. What color you guys want? Blue? Sure. Let me know. All right, so this is the other stipulation that could happen. We'll put it right over here. And let's condense it a little bit because it's not going to take this long. All right. So we are somewhere in this neck of the woods either way. So this is kind of the worst case scenario. We are somewhere in here. We are either A here or we are B here. Right? And how this one played out is we were kind of grueling our way up with higher lows. But we didn't really start to break out of the bull flag until over here. And from this moment, right? From this moment until we actually broke out of the bull flag, which was right here. That was, how many days was that? This was 80 days. Okay. Now, this is going to be more condensed, so it's not going to take 80 days. Right? Because Bitcoin is working, I think, clearly on a accelerated time frame. All right? But either way, this is an ABC correction as well. But this is just a longer play out. But I think that this is what we're doing. Confirmation is a daily body close, which this, by the way, is over here. What I'm referring to right here is from the war in Israel in 2023 till the Bitcoin ETF. That's what we're looking at. That ABC correction in there. Okay, that's what this yellow fractal is. That's what that structure is. That's what it looks like we're doing, especially if the ceasefire is real. And I hope and pray that it really is, not for Bitcoin's sake, because I don't want war. I don't want people to die. I want them to stop dying. Okay, I don't want war. I don't want any of that. Okay, this isn't even about like, you know, Bitcoin price. I'm rooting for this, a V bottom, because that means that the war is pretty much done. That's what it looks like, though. I mean, this, like, you can see how close of a structure this is. Like, very, very close. Extremely close, right? This also was an ABC correction. All right, let's read some of the comments here. Please stop asking the same question before hearing from you. Master of feeling bottoms. What do you think about Bitcoin dominance? Okay, let me go back to that. Basically, if this is what we're doing, Bitcoin dominance is really going to start to roll over. And this was just like a shakeout, if you will. Because I do think that Bitcoin is pretty much done. Like, it'll probably go to 200K. And that's weird to say with us sitting at 105,000 for me to be like, it's done. But the context of that is like, we were at 16K. You know what I mean? That's the context of what I'm saying. Is we only really have another one at 50% to 100% move. So this is the beginning of the end for Bitcoin. But the last leg, and this is what we see in the cycle, like from this bull run over here, this is the 2021 run, from here to here was all about Bitcoin. And it's only the last little 100%, that's when we start to get into euphoria into the altcoins. That's what I think is next. Bitcoin is gearing up, whether A, which I'm rooting for this, not only for Bitcoin's sake, but just for, like, I don't want war. Not only for Bitcoin's sake, I don't want war. Not for my portfolio's sake. This is what I'm rooting for. This is what it looks like we're doing. That's very soon that we're going to break out of this. I mean, we're talking the next couple of weeks. And this would be stipulation number 2, and we're looking at like 30 to 45 days, I would say, to break out of this bull flag. So we'll see what happens. But either way, when we do break out of the bull flag, that's when the euphoria is going to start, and that's when dominance is really actually going to properly start to roll over. Hopefully that answers your question. Ski, in your opinion, is 15,000 ICP life-changing money? It could be. I don't know what life-changing money is for you. It could be, though. Bought the dip, baby. Let's go. People were tripping when every Sunday there was a dip. Literally. Bought the juicy LCX. Reward is in distribution. What do you think Uniswap top will be? I think about a 3 to 10x. Still a good time to buy. There's still lots of opportunities for sure. Like, we're basically just back where we were a couple of days ago. That's really all that happened. There was a lot of emotional warfare that just took place and literal warfare that took place. But in the grand scheme of things, we're just exactly where we were 4 days ago. That's pretty much it. Ethereum is basically at the same price. Bitcoin's basically at the same price. That's it. Is Solnic okay? Not only is Solnic okay, listen, some people panic sold Solnic. It's all right. It happens. But not only is Solnic okay, I want you guys to know we're about, I don't know exactly the day. I think we're 10 days in. I could be wrong. But less than 2 weeks in to staking, where you can earn 30% APY on your Solnic, and there's already 43.5 million Solnic is locked up. That is over 4% of the total supply that can ever exist is locked up, most of it for 2 years. Most of it for 2 years. 43 million. That's over 4% of the total supply is locked up. This is more than any one person holds on Solnic. So let the price squeeze begin. Because you know what that means is like, this cannot be bought or sold for up to 2 years. And we are 10 days. Do you know we just doubled? We keep doubling what is staked. The more people that stake, the more supply that is going to be locked. And the more that people are BYOB, be your own bank. The beautiful thing. Is staking withdrawals automatic? No. It is not. SM26 says we're still only making lower highs and lower lows across alts, though. All right. This is what I would say, and we're going to go back. This is where we're at. Like, just practically. Like, throw the TA out the window. I think there's lots of TA to confirm that, hey, the bottom is in. But just think about it from a practical sense. Where are we right now? One of two things is true. Okay? Either A, World War III is about to start, and the world is over. It doesn't matter. The world is going to end. And the price of Bitcoin and your altcoins does not matter. That's option number one. And option number two is the bottom is in. That's pretty much it. There is no more escalation that can happen. Like, what event is it going to take? Like, what is worse than bombs dropping? I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. I'm not trying to be insensitive. But I'm just like literally thinking about it practically. What event do you think is going to take us lower? If a bomb dropping from the United States could only get us to 98K, what is it going to take? And to me, it's like the only other thing is escalation to a point where Bitcoin price doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Bomb dropping in the US again. Dano, right, that's what it would take, but like, what does that mean? That means the world is over. Like, for real. So I don't know. Maybe I just have faith in humanity that that's not going to happen, and or it doesn't matter anyways. If the ceasefire were to fall through, more than likely fall again. If the ceasefire were to fall through, this is what we're going to do. Listen, I'm going to put it to you like this. There are three scenarios possible. Scenario number one is the most likely, right here. The V bottom ABC correction. That is scenario number one. This would have us basically in the next couple of weeks making an all-time high. T minus. Okay? Scenario number two. Ceasefire falls through. And this is what we're doing. Let's try to line it up here to where I think we're at. This is ceasefire falling through. That is going to have us about 30 days to 45 days of grueling. This is less likely. And then scenario number three is ceasefire falls through and things escalate to the point where it doesn't matter about your altcoin price. That's it. Either the bottom is in or it doesn't matter anyways. Or it doesn't matter anyways. Go spend time with your family. That's it. That's where we're at. I think that the bottom is in. In fact, I'm willing to bet my beard on it, and I have. I have bet my beard that 92K will not happen before an all-time high, or I will shave my beard. He says there's a chance of that. If your glass is half empty, bro, it's like you shouldn't be in like literally, I'm not trying to be funny here. It's literally to the point of there is no more escalation, to the point of like, if there's more escalation and the price is going to go lower, the price is going to go lower to a magnitude that it doesn't matter, because there is no world, right? It's like the famous Einstein quote. I don't know how World War III will be fought, but I know how the next one will. I don't know who the winner is, but I know how the next one will be fought. I don't remember. I'm butchering the quote. But basically what he's saying is World War III is with bombs. World War IV is with sticks. That's where we're at. If you believe that there's like escalate, there is no like, it doesn't matter anyway. Like if your thing is true, it's like, go spend time with your family. I don't think that that's going to happen. I pray that doesn't happen. Either the bottom's in or it doesn't matter. Sticks and stones. Do you think Caspa has bottomed and can make a new all-time high this cycle? Yes. Yes and yes. Sticks and stones. W. Roberto. Bought the dip hard. AVAX, Solnic, Sauce, Dent, and BET. You savage, brother. My brother in Christ is a savage. Let's go. I'm not panicking until Ski says it's time to panic. I'm not panicking, y'all. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Because I'm literally just thinking about this the most. Like, I have TA. I have my TA up here. I have the ABC corrections. I have the fear and greed. Like, we can look at different things. By the way, I am verified on CoinMarketCap officially. Like, we can look at the fear and greed is in 37. We can look at the volatility. The VIX is at the highest it's been since 2020. We can look at the RSI on the 3-hour, 5-hour chart. Is the most oversold that we got since the tariffs, right? There's lots of technical reasons to say that the bottom is in, but just from a pure practical standpoint, maybe you think that TA is astrology. Here's what it is when you boil it down to brass tacks. Either the bottom is in or it doesn't matter. That's it. That's where we're at. Where do we stake Solnic? You go to, here's the website. I made a video on this too. You can find it on the Solnic TikTok and on the, it should be on YouTube as well. It's definitely on the Solnic Twitter for sure. It might even be a pinned video. I'm not sure. But you go to staking.solniccoin.io. And then you're going to connect your wallet. We're working on getting it whitelisted, so Phantom or Soulflare might try to block you. That's because we're not whitelisted yet. That's what that means. So you connect your wallet, and then you pick whatever one you want. 3% for 90 days, 7% for 180 days, 15% for 365 days, and 30% for 720 days. As of right now, over 4% of the total supply that can ever exist is already staked. Most of that is for 2+ years. Most of that is for 2+ years. So over 4% of the supply is locked up. So it can't go lower right now. It can, but then it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. I bet my beard that we're not going to go lower. So I made a beard bet on TikTok, and I've bet my beard many times. On Twitter, I mean. I bet my beard many times. And many times my beard keeps growing. Okay? My specialty is calling bottoms. I can feel it. Literally. My emotional intelligence understands what it feels like when the apex predators are pulling the strings. So this is the bet that I made. I will shave my beard if Bitcoin goes to 92K before it makes an all-time high. As in, I think it's very plausible that at some point in the future we will go to 92K, but not before an all-time high. Okay? And so what I'm saying The bottom is in, or it doesn't matter. Right? Because what event is it going to take to make us go lower? If the United States dropping bombs in Iran can only get us to 97, I want you to think about what is the actual event that is going to take to get us lower than that. Let me know. Because to me, the only thing that can happen is it doesn't matter what the price of Bitcoin is. Literally on his mama, on his hood. Yeah, World War III, that's it. And then if World War III happens, guess what? It doesn't matter anyways. Go spend time with your family. That's what it means. That's what it means. Broski. Thank you for the chili. The Web, thank you for the $2 donation. He says, so it's 30% per year on Solnic for 2 years. The Web, it's a total yield. Make sure you guys become a member on TikTok. I definitely put this out at 98K. All the TA that you guys are getting, all the fire TA that you guys are getting right now, I put this out yesterday. I put it out Sunday in the heat of battle. Literally in the heat of battle. I put out this exact same TA, this exact same thesis. We put it out. You have a new channel. Yes, the old channel got banned. If world ends, then the Browns are going to miss the Super Bowl once again. Damn it! No! Please! Leave me alone! Trump being assassinated could take us lower. Again, though, like what is the end result of that? Like, I'm just thinking about it practically. Like, who did it? Where does that take us? Maybe. Who did it? Where does that take us? Also, the VP is more pro crypto than Bitcoin than Trump. Who did it, and what is the end conclusion of that? Like, I don't even want to put that in the ether. I don't want to, on any man or woman, I don't want any death. I want them to stop dying. But what's the end conclusion? Again, it leads us to a place where it doesn't matter anyways. Two NFTs to get you lifetime access to the Telegram group. That's right. I put that out in the Telegram. I put it out on TikTok subscribers. I put it out on YouTube members. I put it out in the on the Patreon. So if you guys want the exclusive TA, make sure you guys help support the work that I do. And I do my best to make it exponentially more worth your while. Thank you for the beach. What is that? Coconut tree. Thank you for the coconut tree. Pack your bags, people. Do you have to get a certain NFT? Mike, yes. The hedge fund NFT gets you lifetime access to my Telegram group. 2 hedge funds NFTs get you lifetime access to the group. What's next for the Solnic roadmap? Okay, so the very next thing, the 50-meter target, is getting us whitelisted on Solana. So that way it doesn't show an error message for people who are connecting their or trying to stake. That's the very next thing. And then we're going to roll out the stable coins. We're going to continue to develop the stable coins. We're going to continue to develop the other dApps. The lending is going to be the next big thing as well. That is going to be the next big thing as well. All right. So, again, listen, it's only been 10 days, you guys, since this has rolled out. 10 days since the version 2 of Solnic staking, where you can get 30% reward for staking your Solnic for 2 years. It's only been 10 days, and there's already over 4%. 10 days. There's already 4% of the total supply that can ever exist is already locked up. Imagine what we're going to do in 10 months. And you guys, or some people, not you guys, but some people have sold some of their Solnic on a panic for pennies. God bless them. This is 10 days in and we have 4% locked up. Imagine what it's going to be in 10 months from now. And the supply squeeze that this is going to create all by itself. Not even the other stuff, the lending, the borrowing, the swap app, the stablecoin, which 20% of the stablecoin is going to be backed by Solnic. Translation, the market cap of the stablecoin goes up. The market cap of Solnic is going to go up too because it will be forced to buy it. Hi, Ski. What's up, fam? I really think Solnic can get to $1. Don't underestimate Ski. Alex says, I bought the dip and now sitting on 267K Solnic. Let's go, brother. And I know that that's in the green for you. Solnic's my number one 100x play, period. So the percentage compound Solnic is bought off Jupiter. Yes, Ersky, what are you... I don't understand your question. Could you rephrase that or... yeah, could you rephrase it? I don't understand what you're asking me. Thank you for subscribing, Angie. I appreciate you. Yes, Savage. Creeping up on 600K Solnic. Let's go, Cole. Let's go, brother. You're about to get in that Dolphin Club. About to get into the Dolphin Club. Ski, can we work out a deal on my third portfolio review? I'd like to be up to date. Yes, we sure can, Edward. Send me a DM on IG or Twitter. And we will work something out. Okay, the extra Solnic that is gained after the 90 days, does that come from the wallet or is it bought? Both. So it comes from my wallet. You guys know I've given away over 45 million or almost 50 million Solnic at this point. So a lot of the initial yield is coming from me, and then also some of the yield is coming from the impatient. If that makes sense. If you're asking about staking, now if you're asking about the stablecoin, which Solnic is coming out, that will be bought. Yes. So the next major thing that we're developing is the stablecoin. The stablecoin for Solnic. And 20% of the reserves, so it's going to be 20% in Bitcoins, 20% in Solana, 20% in USDC, 20% in Tether, and 20% in Solnic. I believe that's the breakdown. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes. Okay. 20% is going to be backed by Solnic. 20% is going to be backed by... This is the reserve treasury. 20% is going to be backed by USDC. 20% is going to be backed by USDT. 20% is going to be backed by Bitcoin. 20% is going to be backed by Solana. Just like how Tether operates, they back their holdings with bonds, and they back their holdings with Bitcoin. It's going to be a similar function. But with Solnic's USD ski, 20% is going to be backed by Solnic. So as the market cap rises, it will be forced to buy more Solnic. Just like Tether is one of the largest holders of Bitcoin. Solnic, the stablecoin, will not algorithmically, but it will become one of the largest holders of Solnic. Thoughts on Quant? I like Quant a lot. I think Quant's a solid play. I believe in Ski. I appreciate you, brother. When USC Ski, we're working on it. Development. Listen, I don't want to promise anything with development. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I'm tired of being late on development, because one thing I've learned about creating products on the blockchain is whatever the developer tells you, they're wrong. So how long does it take to cook rice? I know this is a cop-out answer. It takes as long as it takes. So just like this is a good product that we created. We were late on this too, I know, but guess what? It's a finished product and it looks good and it feels good. What do you think of Teo, SUI, and SEI? SUI has a little bit of too much inflation for me. Teo, I don't mind. It says, I bought more Solnic and VET the past weekend. Let's go. Long time no see, Ski. Hope you are well. I'm doing fantastic. Got my tractor out on the farm. Pulled a 20-hour day last weekend. I'm still recovering from that. That was a lot. Listen, I'm 31. I'm not 21 no more. I used to be able to do 20-hour days. Now no more. I'm old, man. I'm still recovering from that. My opinions on ZBCN are it has topped. And I said this. I've said this 100 times. Glad to see you back, Ski. Glad to see you too. What about the ramp? Are you talking about on-chain? I have no idea. Again, like, I have no idea about development. They told us April. I don't know what their deal is. There's nothing I can do about that. But it will be here. What can Quant do? My target for Quant is 300, 700, 1300. That's my low, medium, high. I think Quant's a good value. I also think Quant is a good. I think that Quant is a 20-year play. Thank you, Ski. Harden up. I don't get your lives anymore. That's because my other account got banned. Make sure you follow this account. I will still never message you first. And hit that bell icon. Make sure you follow me everywhere. And hit the bell icon everywhere. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I can't say it because Big Brother's watching. But it starts with a Y and sounds like YouTube. I'm live there too, and I've never had a video taken down ever. Not one video has been taken down or flagged on this platform, on the other platform. Never. I've been making videos since like 2014. Not about crypto. I was just an idiot. But I've been making videos for a long time, and I've never had a video taken down ever. Never have I ever had a video flagged or taken down on other platform. Never. So, there you go. Gav's dad says AIOZ TikTok guidelines are strict. Not only are they strict, they are flawed. It's not even the guidelines. It's the fact that a group of people have figured out how to exploit the guidelines and mass report people. And TikTok doesn't have a way of filtering out one person should just count for one report. But they don't. They'll count one person for 1,896 reports. Which is how many videos I've made since the bear market. Is this too promotional? Yeah, if TikTok always asks you, is this helpful? Always say yes, this is helpful. I think it's because giving out financial advice is a bit of a risky because it could be a scam. I'm not giving anyone financial advice. I'm telling you literally what it is because there's like 15 other crypto creators who got banned. Literally what it is there's a group of people that they think that their only way, they live in scarcity and they think that their only way to be successful is that there's no competition. And this is like a very corrupt way of thinking. And so they try to take out their competition by paying people to mass report them. That's literally what's happening. But it's fine. It's just a waste of money because I made this new account and guess what? I'm literally getting the same amount of viewers that I was getting on my live streams. You guys can see it. And I'm getting more views on my videos. So what? They paid $3,000 for what? For what? So this is your new account? Yes. I will still never message you first. It's all good. Like, it was annoying at first, but I'm going to be honest with you. It was liberating to me because maybe subconsciously, if I'm being honest with you guys, if I'm being honest, transparent, which I try to keep it real, try to keep it a buck. Maybe subconsciously, there was a shadow of doubt that I worked really hard for my Ya Boy Ski account. And if it got banned and I had to start over, it would have to take, years of building it again. Subconsciously, I might have had that thought. But then when it happened, and what I realized, which I already knew, but confirmation, the proof is in the pudding, is I have developed a skill on how to reach the right people, the ears of leadership. My videos, I have developed a skill on how to reach the right people, the ears of leadership. Brand new account, getting the same amount of views. And I appreciate y'all, too, for rocking with me. Says, we got you, bro. That's right. So I developed a skill, and you guys are a bunch of savages, and I appreciate y'all. So that's the facts of the matter. So to me, now that this has happened, that the other account got banned, and I'm just getting the same amount of views as the other account, to me, it's liberating knowing that no matter what happens, they could ban 36 accounts. Guess what? I'm going to make a new one and get the same amount of views again. All good in the hood. I don't care. How you'll know it's not me? I know there's lots of fake accounts. You'll know it's not me because I'll never message you. Never. We'll find you, Ski. Yeah, I recommend you guys follow me everywhere, right? Can't say it, but I recommend following me everywhere. I appreciate you guys. You guys really, that's really what it is. This awesome community that we have cultivated together. And it wasn't just me. Like, I'm just, I'm just the head of the show. I'm like the Queen of England. It doesn't really matter. But this community, I would put this community against anyone. And that's why I believe in Solnic. Because no matter what happens, hell or high water, high or low, it's going to keep going. And we're going to keep doing it for the next 10, 20 years. Also stack some AVAX, Flux, and Beam. Let's go. I bought Sui at $2.29. Damn, that might be a good price. Uh-oh. Hold up. Oh, no. I screwed up. Whoopsies. They're like, he's a robot. Whoopsies, I'm a Sagittarius. We got it. We're good. We're good. We're good. Still bullish on Fluxkey. I am still bullish on Flux. I got Cardano at 51 cents. Damn, you guys are like literally savages for real. You guys cannot be shaken. You cannot be broken. Man, I'm proud of you. Come on, man. That makes me pump, bro. Let's go. Bro, I'm pumped for you. Literally pumped out of my mind that you guys didn't. World War III in your face. Bombs literally flying. Cannot be shook. Cannot be broken. I love that for you. Still bullish on LCX? Yes, I am. Link take profits in the short term. $15, $22, $29. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you too. Let's go. See you on the moon. To Jupiter and beyond. All right, we're going to switch this to members only on TikTok. By the way, if you want to become a member and support the work that I do, I greatly appreciate it. But also, I try to catch y'all on the rebound because I put out my thesis in the heat of battle yesterday for the members. And that looks to be very good. So I try to put out videos every single day for you guys. Or not every day, but a couple of videos a week on exclusive videos. My TA, anytime I take profits, buy, sell, all that. So if you guys want to support the work that I do, you can become a member. They just gave me my members access back on this account. All right. But make sure you guys drop a follow and follow me everywhere. I didn't even look at XRP, by the way. It's so funny. Like, we're just back. Okay, now this is interesting. Pat's World says subscribe. That's right, subscribe. He says, do you ever feel bad about all the lies you're spreading, or do you have no conscience? What are we talking about here? Do I feel bad about telling people that the bottom was in at $16,000? Do I feel bad about that? No, I don't. Do I feel bad about telling people that the bottom was in at 20K? Video evidence? Nope. Do I feel bad about telling people the bottom was in at 25K and we were going to 48K by the end of the year? Is that what you're talking about? Those lies? Is that what you're talking about? Just say you got wrecked, bro. Just say you suck at investing and move on, bro. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep, bro. Just say you suck at investing, you get shook by fear, and move on. It ain't that deep. All right, so XRP is interesting right now. I definitely want XRP to get back above this line here. $2.18. Bro, get this dude out of here. I'm not a dollar worshiper. I am a dollar hater. The whole point of cryptocurrency is I do not believe in the dollar. Do you understand? I don't believe in the dollar at all, even for a second. I save my money in Bitcoin. That shows you how much you know. Just say you suck at investing and are shook by the apex predators and move on, bro. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep, bro. Just say that you suck at investing and move on. It ain't that deep, bro. Get him out of here. All right, XRP though. Buying crypto is shorting the dollar, literally. The dumbest thing I've ever heard. I don't know how many times I've burned dollars on my channel. I don't believe in the dollar for a second. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I literally think the Titanic is sinking, and it's like, get off this ship. Hurry. Literally, get off the ship. Have you guys seen the memes about my bank account versus my crypto wallet? That's me. That's literally me. I keep just enough dollars in my bank account to pay my bills. That's it. I don't believe in the dollar. Not for a second. Not for a second. Don, thanks for becoming a member, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for your support. And just another hater. It's all good. It's all good. You know, if everyone were good at this game, then it wouldn't be a game. If everyone were successful at it and navigating their emotions and investing into cryptocurrency, it wouldn't be a game. There wouldn't be a game to be taught. You wouldn't need me. You don't need me. And that's the whole point. I want you to not rely on me. Says you need your sound back. The cream. I do need it back, and I owe a giveaway because I didn't have it back today. So I'm going to do a Solnick giveaway because I did not have it back. I'm going to get it back by the next live stream. And we'll play a game to do a giveaway tomorrow. All right, guys. Gav said, thank you for the heart, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, savage. I think that's going to be it for this time. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I'll be live tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will never message you first. Those are scammers. Do not get scammed. For the love of God, I'm not going to ask you for money. For the love of God, I'm not going to message you and ask you for money. Okay? All right. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. I'm out.